Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm testing out this dip powder kit by Model Ones. So this one is called Cosmic Party. It comes with some semi-transparent, like neutral sort of colors. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you what comes in here, and then we're gonna test it out. So these are the instructions. If you're not familiar with dip powder, I recommend watching some YouTube videos. It does show instructions, but if you watch some videos, then, you know, you can get some tips along the way. It also comes with this little mini nail file that is a 180 grit nail file. Also comes with 2 extra brushes for your activator and base. So this is a little brush that you can use to wipe off the excess dust while you're using your dip powder. And then these are the 6 colors that come with it. So before I get into swatching, I'm going to show you guys how the colors look. So the first color is a pink, and the pink colors in this set are like on the mauve pink side, and this is a nude. The nude colors definitely lean towards like having a yellow undertone base to it. And then it does come with the white. That's definitely one of the reasons why I got this set. The colors are more natural and neutral and just are very versatile. So this one is a nude color and it is really pretty. You can see it like is shimmery and glittery. So that color is gorgeous, like in person. The camera doesn't know justice. But we're going to swatch them on the swatch sticks. Before I do swatch the colors though, I am prepping the nail, and that just basically consists of me buffing the nail with a buffer block to get rid of that shiny coat that it has to it. It just helps for product to adhere better. Then I'm going to start with one color at a time because that is how you have to use dip powder. You have to do one nail at a time, and this is the base coat. Now that I'm actually like editing this video, I noticed that this is a 2-in-1, so it's a base and top coat, but I ended up using my own top coat. But I think that's pretty cool that you can actually use that as a top coat as well. So you have your full kit. You don't need anything else to do your nails with this kit. So here I am just applying that base coat to the nail. You have to work fast with dip powder, get a nice even coat. This nail was long. Well, all the swatches were long, so I didn't bother applying this all the way to the very top. I just did what I could and dipped the nail in. So after I took the nail out, just lightly tap it to let that excess dust fall off. You can use the brush too as well. I don't even think I bothered to use the brush with the swatch sticks. I was really just testing out the color and the quality and just how the product worked before I actually did my nails. And I really did like it. The coats came out really even. As you can see here, I used 2 coats of the white, and then I applied the activator on top. So now I'm testing out this gorgeous nude color. I also have that little plastic baggie at the bottom because if any excess dust falls off, I can easily just fold that bag in half, which I ended up doing, and the excess dust that falls off, I can put it back into that container. So I'm going to do the same process with all the nails. Apply that base coat, dip the nail in. You can dust off, apply the base coat again, dip the nail in again, and just apply as many coats as you see fit. Again, I was just doing the swatch stick, so I just did 2 coats. 1 coat might have been fine. Look how gorgeous the color looks. Really pretty. But also keep in mind, I'm using white nails. So if you're using clear nails, these colors are going to be more opaque. This is like, the colors I feel like are more of a jelly sheer color. So if you really want the solid colors, how the color looks here, you want to use like maybe you can use a white base coat, like gel polish color, or you can just use white nails. So this is how all the colors looked. Really pretty. I haven't applied no top coat yet. I wanted you guys to see just how it looked. So I applied 2 layers of each color. Also applied the activator. You can just go ahead and like take a brush or something and tap on the nail and see if it clicks. And it's hard. That means, it's good to go. So if you need to do any filing, but I didn't do any filing or nothing. The layers went on really smooth and evenly. I'm really pleased with the colors and just the product in general, how it went on. But here is that gorgeous glitter shimmery color. It's so pretty with a top coat. And then I did apply a glossy top coat to all of the colors, and this is how it looks. The colors are so gorgeous. And again, if you want the colors to come out like this where they look more solid, you need a solid nail. So that means a solid base color before you apply the dip powder, or just use a white nail in general. So now I wanted to test it on my own hands. I didn't have time to do a full set. I had to stop and do other things. So I'm just going to do one hand. And here I'm just using some tips, measuring my sizes out, and I'm going to apply the tips, prep my nail, buffing, and also applying a primer, and then we're going to get started with the actual product on my nails. So now I'm just looking at which colors I'm going to use. I have to go back and actually write down what color was each powder. I had to guess which one was the pink, but I actually guessed correctly. So I'm going to be using this pink, and I'm going to be using the white. So I'm doing very basic nails. I like to change my nails a lot. So most likely I'm going to have my nails this basic for like a day or two and then do something else to it. But because I was pressed for time, I'm just doing majority of my nails white, and then I'm doing like one accent nail using that pink color. So I'm doing the same thing, applying that base coat, dipping my nails in, and applying another coat. I think I applied 3 coats, but I don't apply 3 coats to the entire nail. If you look, I applied 1 coat to majority of my nail, leaving that cuticle area without any. I'm applying the second because I don't want my cuticle area to be so bulky. Again, I applied to majority of the nail, but I moved in a little closer this time to my cuticle area. And then after, I do apply a third layer to the nail completely. So if that makes sense to you guys. So the first layer was, I would say, 3/4 of my nail, and then I get a little bit closer with the second layer to the cuticle area, and then the last layer I apply it to my entire nail. And then if you need to add any dip powder to certain areas that might not have like as much, maybe you missed a little corner or something like that, then you can do that. You could just apply the base coat to that specific area that you want the dip powder in. But yeah, that's just how I did it. And again, this is the first time I did my own nails with dip powder. I'm not actually super into dip powder or even doing dip powder on people in general. And I also don't really do much extension services to my own nails. Aside from like press-ons or maybe gel X, I do like to use hard gel extensions on my hands, but because I change my nails so much, I don't really wear acrylic and just other extensions that you can have for extended periods of time on your nails. Because I change my nails so often, it just feels often like a waste of time for me to like do a whole acrylic set on my hand or a whole dip powder set on my hand. So I am going to try to keep these nails on for minimum a week. I am trying to see how long this set lasts using this dip powder set. So I will try to keep you guys updated in the comments. So after all the nails are done, I'm just applying the activator. Per the instructions, it states to apply the activator and let it dry for 60 seconds. I believe I let it dry for a little longer than that. I think I applied the activator and then like started doing something on my phone or something like that. Just to be sure, I have tried other dip powder sets in the past, not on myself, but I've tried other dip powder sets, and I find that 60 seconds is usually not a good amount of time to let it dry. You usually need a little longer than that, because then I would start like filing or buffing the surface, and found that like it'll start buffing off layers of the actual product. So I say be on the safe side and let it sit for a few minutes. So this is how they came out looking. I think they look really pretty. I use my own top coat, and again, this is my first time using dip powder on myself, so I think not too bad. Next time I will probably do a full set, and I absolutely love this set and will continue to use it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.